5-year-old boy was struck and killed this morning while waiting on the school bus. The boy, just identified as 5-year-old Carson Lawson of Slidell.
And his own grandmother was arrested for the crime. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor live in Slidell with more on this investigation and a timeline of how this all unfolded. Shay.
Good evening to you, Gina and Travis. Such a tragic situation. Officials say that 55-year-old Kristen Anders was leaving for work while under the influence when she may have accidentally hit her grandson, Carlson, who was actually sitting down in the driveway along this street waiting for his school bus. As you can imagine, family and people in this area are absolutely devastated.
I just assumed it was children playing, and then I heard a lot of emergency vehicles, and I knew something terrible had happened.
This neighbor says she woke up to loud screams Tuesday morning. It didn't take long for her to realize the magnitude of the tragedy.
We got the news about the child, and it's so sad.
Many neighbors say they were outside and rushed to help when the 5-year-old was struck by his grandmother, who was leaving the family's driveway as he was sitting down waiting on his school bus. Now family members are mourning, and the Slidell community says they are mourning for the family too.
When I pass, I'm dropping my son off at school, but on the way back home, I see those kids at the edge of the curb, and when I see them out there, they're always passing waves, so I make sure we drive slow through there and wave at them.
When our officers began checking the grandmother, who has been identified as 55-year-old Kristen Anders of Slidell, she exhibited signs of impairment.
Interim Police Chief Daniel Susano says Kristen Anders, who you see here on this mugshot, tested positive for alcohol and other depressants. She was arrested on scene and faces a vehicular homicide charge. She was parked facing the street when she reportedly started her car and ran over her grandson while headed to work.
This is any parent's worst nightmare. I was at the scene this morning, as well as several of the officers you see behind me. And this greatly affects all of us.
An impact easily felt across the North Shore community.
It's, a very tragic accident that happened this morning. My prayers go out to the family.
Travis and Gina, I did also make contact with one family member who just echoes how devastating